Even my suicidal thoughts, I thought I was doing people a favor, not myself. I was like, if I die, then everybody's going to be free from me, and I'm not going to be a burden to anybody else. So hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Afia Yeboah, and today I'm going to share a testimony how God saved me from DDT. The full name of DDT is dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane. I said it. Wow, that is an improvement. So this story took place around the age of 12 to 13 years old. I was really traumatic as a kid. My upbringing was really rough, and I didn't know how to respond to all of what was happening to me. Listen, I was raised by baby boomers and silent generation. They survived 1983 hunger. So they thought, or they think, providing food and water for you was the only thing a child needs. Listen, that is good, but you are not allowed to express yourself. You are not allowed to be yourself. You are not allowed to have a voice. And as a kid, I was a very enthusiastic kid. I was a very happy kid. I was like I would have thrived in a very, very, considerate environment. But
They think they are doing you favor by just providing water and food for you.
you don't have a voice. Don't even look at elders when they are speaking. And that was I wasn't allowed to thrive. I wasn't emotionally zero emotional availability, zero. And 12, 13 years, so I was turning a teenager, and it was really rough for me. It was really rough for me. Like, it was really, really rough for me. And so everything I did, it was bad in their sight. And I got reported to my dad. I wasn't staying with my dad. I was staying with my dad's mom, which is my grandmom. So something happened between my grandmom, and then she sent me to my dad, and my dad, zero emotional availability. He didn't care. I always stay with his family members, and when something happens, then they come and tell him it's my fault. He will not even ask me. He will just start scolding me. And I thought, like, you are the only person that I have, and so you are not even considering me. And as a kid, I always thought that it's my fault, because that was they was in my ear telling me. I always thought that it's my fault. Whenever something happens, it's my fault. When I cry, it's my fault. I believe that when I'm overwhelmed, I think it's my fault. Whatever I do, I blame myself. And my dad wasn't there, and it was too much for me. At that time, I lost my mom. I really lost my mom at a very young age. I had lost my mom, so I was really, really alone. I was just alone like that. And so I went to my dad. My dad is a Palm 1 tapper. He had DDT with him, and the palm 1 tappers, they use it in the opening of the palm tree that they are abstracting the palm wine from. So they use it on the tip so that insect will not go inside and then spoil the whole operation for them. He had it in his room. It was actually in its purest form. He actually poured it before he add the water and then use it. So this particular one was in its purest form. There was no water added, nothing of that sort added, and he had it. I took it. At that night, my dad scolded me all the way since I got there. He scolded me all the way, and I was like, okay, And I always blame myself for everything. And I'm like, okay, nobody likes me. Even if I die, it will be easy for everyone. And even my death, I wasn't doing it for me. I was doing it for others. My suicidal thoughts, I thought like, if I die, if I kill myself, everybody is going to be free from me. I'm not going to be a burden to anyone. Everybody is going to be free from me. And it felt like nobody liked me. Oh my goodness. It felt like nobody liked me. I really had a rough upbringing, and words cannot explain how much I felt. And the fact that I was like, the fact that I was the fact that I was awarding people with my death really gets me. It wasn't like, oh, you are going through it, so kill yourself and then you'll be free. No, I was like, if I die, they are going to be free from me. God is really working on me, and it's really tough. So I drank the DDT and went to sleep. When I was going to sleep, I thought like, so am I going to, go through pains before I die, or am I going to go through pain before I die, or I'm just going to close my eyes and then never wake up again? I actually wished for the latter one. I hope that I just die without, waking up to any pain or any sort. But in the middle of the night, I woke up. When I woke up, I was afraid that, oh, I am going to go through pain before I die. I wasn't even backing off, so I slept. The pain was too much, and then that is when I couldn't take it anymore. Then I woke up my dad. When I couldn't take the pain anymore, I woke up my dad. I was sleeping on the floor, and my dad was sleeping on the bed, so I just called him like, my stomach is paining me. And my dad, when your stomach is paining you, when you're having a headache, drink water. That's the first thing he will give you. Drink water before he tries any other medication. But that night, my dad didn't give me water, which I will circle back in a minute. Anyways, so he didn't give me water. He told me to go and poop. He actually escorted me to the poop side because it's a village. Everywhere is dark. There was no light. So he had to escort me. I didn't even go to the toilet. I just squatted at the roadside somewhere, and then I pooped. I pooped heavily. And the poop that I pooped, it seems like I just pooped everything in my intestine because it was very, very much. Throughout the night, I pooped a few times, and then I was okay. I didn't tell my dad that this is what was happening to me. This is what I've done. I didn't tell him because I was very eager to die. I wanted to die, and I survived. So I went to when I left from my dad's place, when I left from my dad's place and came to my grandmom's place, I was a little bit disappointed. So I considered rat poisoning. Yeah, I considered rat poisoning, but I didn't have the money to get rat poison, so I couldn't buy. And gradually, that just went away. The suicidal thoughts went away. And so with the circling back, later on I discovered that people were telling that DDT, if it's mixed with water, it's very, very effective and it kills faster. Even though it kills when it's in its natural state, it kills faster when it's mixed with plain water. And the fact that my dad that night didn't give me water, it was God's doing. Jesus really stepped in and was like, don't give her water. Because if he had given me water, I would have died. And listen, my dad, let me tell you, my dad is somebody who drinks water a lot. When you wake up in the morning, water. Whatever you are doing, water. Like, up to now, he has trained me, my body, not even me, my body in that way that I'm thirsty all the time. Like, I cannot deal without water. I'm thirsty all the time. Like when I'm fasting and I'm not drinking water, you should see me. Like it's like it's just my soul standing there. He has trained me in all of his case, like water. We drink what, like I drink water a lot. I drink water a lot. And the fact that that night he didn't give me water, it was the works of the Lord. It was the works of the Lord. And I just want you to know that whatever you are going through, whatever you've been through, Jesus went through those humiliations for you, and you shouldn't accept the aftermath. I mean, we were kids, so we don't have we couldn't have done anything. There was nothing we could have done. But right now, if it's the aftermath is still haunting you, just know that Jesus is ready to take it away and give you his lovely and then flawless life. He is still working on me, and I'm really grateful. If you're going through such time and it feels like nobody is there with you, it feels like nobody is around for you, that is because nobody is. It's because nobody is. But just know that God is there with you. He saved me when I had no relationship with him, at least from my side. But he had relationship with me. He knew me. He knew me. And right now, I do not want to die. I do not want to die. Like, I dread death. And I always pray to God that may my death glorify him. May my living glorify him. And may I do whatever he has sent me here to do. You know? And even though right now I still wake up in the morning, I'm like, Lord, why would you trust me with your bread? But I understand him and I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want to live. I really want to live. And I'm proud that God saved me then, because I was really glad that God saved me then. At that time I had an idea of heaven and hell. And listen, the fact that that was hell, living was my hell. The fact that God kept me alive and then keeps me going. I got saved when I was 17 years old, and I'm really glad that God saved me. Fair story to that, I am going to share my testimony, my greatest testimony of how Jesus saved me. Where I was, Jesus literally picked me up from the mouth of death and then puts me somewhere. It's just so amazing that I cannot keep to myself. I have to share. So just know that if you are going through such problems, if you have gone through such problems, you are grown now. Just give God the will, let Jesus through, and you will never be disappointed. Bye. See you in another story or another video. I really don't know where another video is going to be about, but you can check other videos that I have too. It's quite interesting. Thank you. Bye.